ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect, back with you once again here live on the Dukect Lounge live on TalkShoe.com. And, well, it's been very, very interesting and such about in the world of wrestling. But before we get into that, let's talk about some entertainment. Let's talk a little about that entertainment, that movies, that stuff that stuff that people are talking about in the all around the entire world, especially people are talking about the big glow up at the Sonic trailer. But first, there was another trailer. It was Scooby, the Scooby-Doo animated movie, which first off looks great. It looks full-on cartoonish, and not to throw shade on the live action. I think everyone in live action did a really good job. They did the best they could, and there was some really good stuff there. Matthew Lillard did a hell of a job as Scrappy and everything. Not Scrappy, but Shaggy. That was terrible. But yeah, it was, but yeah, that was, I thought this was I thought to me, the way they did it was really, there was a lot of, just a lot of good stuff in those movies. Simple, but yet fun. But here, this looks like it'd be really interesting how they're going to do it here. I am very impressed. First, it looks like they're leading into the pup named Scooby-Doo stuff, which is great. Seriously, that was an underrated TV show. Hopefully they bring in, I really, really hope that they're gonna bring in Red Herring. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, I hope it. I'm looking at some stuff here. Basically, let's see how the Capitals are doing. See what that is. They're in overtime. And Capitals won, Flyers won. Let's see. Hopefully the Capitals pick up the win. If not, they get a point. That's awesome. But anyway, when I look at the Scooby-Doo trailer, it just seems so much full of life, so much full of everything that was missing from the just everything that was so missing from the live action Scooby-Doo stuff. That fun, that energy. I'm just like, man, I love that energy. I love how that energy and situation and the energy, and not only that, I love the fact that they're getting into Blue Falcon, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I'm just me, but I'm surprised that they didn't do a Blue Falcon Dynamite movie years ago. I don't know why. It feels like the movie was already made. Like it felt like in the mid 2000s that I felt like in mid 2000s I thought the movie was going to be made or something. I really thought they were going to make this movie, but that just me. It's weird. It's so freaking weird, and that movie was never made. Maybe that's just me. Leave you something in the comments, but I honestly thought that one day that movie was going to be made. Or maybe I thought it was going to be made. Let me just look here. Go Google, whatever. I thought they were going to do something, which it does look like they're going to do. It just seems like that. I'm surprised that they didn't do any, Dynamite and the Blue Falcon and Dynamite. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with this character in the movies, which it was originally, again, Hanna-Barbera, but then Warner Brothers owns the rights. So I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that they didn't do anything with this. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with it. Blue Falcon and Dynamite and such. It screams something coming out from the mid 2000s, doesn't it? It just screams that this movie should have been made in the year 2000, like in the 2000s and such. But for whatever reason, it didn't happen. Anyway, I'm looking at the Capitals game, and it's 3-on-3 overtime. And let's see what's going to happen. Who knows? But anyway, but back in point, I liked the trailer. The chemistry between both. The chemistry between both Shaggy and Scooby are great. And now I wish the whole movie was based in the pup named Scooby-Doo. That would be nice, awesome. Because I think the kids' characters sound pretty good as well. So they did pretty good. And hopefully the teenage stuff sounds good. And ooh. Well, it looks like they have to take a time. They just knocked the goal out, so they have to do something. All right. Anyway, but yeah, this looks good, and here's hoping that it's actually going to be a fun. Hopefully, it's going to be a good movie. But speaking of glow ups, though, Sonic, woo. Sonic the Hedgehog, that was great. The redesign looks great and makes me wonder if that was the original take of it. I am still just, I think that was originally going to be I think that was going to be the original, but they needed to have attention. So they went for the negative and got the negative attention. And then the redesign, that looks, that was my thing. But yet, the redesign looks great. It looks something that people could be, people are happy. They look great, and people love it. My worry is about the story, which always was my part. Always the one thing I was worried about was the story. And the story is Sonic going to our world, which, again, I think Midnight Edge had, they said the same thing, like, we didn't, that's the problem with He-Man. That was the problem with other of these stories, the Smurfs and He-Man. Like, why did we have Skeletor walking down the street of New Jersey with nobody there? Like, look at this. Like, wow, this huge invading army and no one cares. I am, that just, that's just weird. That just pissed me off a bit. That they just had that, and they still, they still don't know about this whole He-Man movie. Hopefully they keep it in Eternia. That's the sad thing. That's how it is. Keep it in Eternia this time. Don't talk about Earth or anything else. Just say, let's keep it in Eternia. Yeah, keep it in there. Keep it right there. Keep it there, and that's okay. Keep it there. That's all. That's all they had to do. And then the Sonic's world can we say it Mobius, please? I want to say if they can say Mobius or not. Or it's just Sonic's world, which is why. I don't know. But who knows? Mobius, I'm going to call him Mobius, and then he just leaves, which is why. There's something interesting there, and why Sonic left in the first place. Where's his other friends? Where's Tails? Where's Knuckles? Where's, all the other stuff, people who he hangs out in that world? Is he taking a vacation? And he just seems really lonely. I'm like, it's weird. It's just weird to see in that situation. It's just weird to see these characters and that to see the character Sonic, but again, maybe it's a way to really get Robotnik into Sonic's world or Mobius, which, I think Jim Carrey, he looks fine. I think he's fine. I think he's doing all this Jim Carreyisms that does fit with Robotnik, who personally I wish was more, there was I thought, he's getting to that 90s Carrey, which a lot of people just don't like. They liked in the 90s, but yet, got tired of. And Robotnik is, more portly than than Jim Carrey. I thought someone like, say, Danny DeVito would be that way. Think about it. Danny DeVito as Robotnik, man, that would be amazing. And the shootout, and they missed. By the way, Caps and the Flyers are in the shootout, so, and they missed the first shot. But anyway, back to the point. I think this movie looks good, and I hopefully think that it's going to be based on the two actors and such. I mean, the person playing, the people who are playing, that's going to be it. Ben Schwartz and James Madison. If these two do not have good chemistry, and the Caps just got the first point of the shootout, but if these two, it's going to be between James Madison and Ben Schwartz and Jim Carrey. Those going to be those three. They are going to actually be those three. If they are not going to be, if they're not going to, let me say this again. If it's not going to work, if the chemistry's off, it's not going to work. My hope is that with the new design, which, with the new design, that is going to be, that is the connection and the chemistry and such. That's movie basically, and hopefully, if this thing gets a sequel, which it's in the February dubbing round, so who knows? It might. Let's see. I wonder how much it's made. The budget's $90 million. So, and plus the redesign. Oh, the Capitals won! Huzzah! Yay! That's nice. But if they need, and I say this. If they do, I want Sonic World to be the main thing. You can maybe do, I don't know, if James Monsters is good, you bring him back. But I think that's the I think at the end of the day, the best solution here is is hopefully that these the characters, it works well. They go into Sonic's world, Mobius or whatever, and have their fun there, because that to me is a Sonic movie. Sonic adventuring with his friends, and that's going to be it. So that's what it is. I think that at the end of the day, the character looks good. I want the character looks good. I want the story to be good, and I want the chemistry with the actors to be good, because chemistry can help characters. Good chemistry can save a bad movie and can save a bad script. But that's what it is, and those are my thoughts on it. I hope it's good. I wish it was in I do wish it was in Sonic's world, and it looked really good. My hope is that this. The next movie is going to be in Sonic's world. Maybe him getting more confidence in staying in this world and defending against the ne'er-do-wells and all that stuff. But that's in the future. Anyway, we're going to take a small break, and I'm going to get into some pro wrestling and talk about some stuff here. And, Sin Cara quitting the WWE via Twitter, and also Moxley and Omega on Full Gear AEW. The match, lights out match, was it too violent? Well, we're going to answer that question. I'm going to give you my takes on those. We'll be right back right after this here on the lounge, and we're going to listen to some, let's see, something a little more nicer. Let's see. How about Super Mario 64 Portrait of a Plumber? We're gonna listen to some. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Sunken Secrets, Dire Docks, Why Fishy. We're going to listen to that and be right back here live on the Dukect Lounge. Right back right after this. Thanks you for listening to me, Dukesy T.